Now I am cleansed, without endeavor, from the mere soul of the world's rose. What alchemy of hell this Runyon Venus has skill of? Wonder that I live. This has been like a bagpipe drone to wail, its monotone through high, low, fast, and slow. It has been like a secret cancer, forcing all servants of the life to give their work to the usurper. All its themes assail the main word, life. It built their archipelago of poison in each sea where life was holy. The questions have no answer, but all's converted to the abominable, soul-sickening thing that one is tied to. This is I, just as God is his nature. Congressman, good, how are you? That one now. Bunch of bollocks lies, Jeremy. You're full of shit, mate. You're a liar. Fucking investor in the Bitcoin white paper's not in your company. You're so full of shit, Jeremy. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, at least know the most of that stupid shit. I mean, okay, now only because I this charge petition for their own club. How does it take sides? Moses reinitiated suggestion. Liar. That which is most tender can overcome that which is most rigid. That which has least substance can penetrate that which has least peace, space. Acting without deliberate action and teaching without uttering a word are rarely practiced. So few find their way to the great integrity. The great integrity manifests as two through the universality of opposites, passive and active, cold and hot, wet and dry, slow and fast, low and high, negative and positive, all of which are categorized by the ancient Chinese as yin and yang. Since the time of Hegel, 1770 to 1831, modern dialectics has shown how the two is transformed into three. Hegel reveals how every thesis, which resolves into a third entity, synthesis. Choices. Which do you value more, your wealth or your wellness? Which is more harmful, to lead or to lose? The commentary in the former verse, most of us become addicted to maximums, maximum possessions, maximum power, maximum praise, and maximum leisure. Although they are toxic, they function as compulsive compensations for our inability to fulfill our human needs. Lao Tzu sings the praises of minimums, inviting us to appreciate their higher value. Nevertheless, he never expresses blame or guilt when we choose the maximums instead. He only observes that most of us are by and large making poor choices. He probably sensed that higher alternative value more your wealth or your wellness. Okay, actually, we're going to go to the 45th verse, illusion and reality. Completeness can seem incomplete, yet the completeness that we achieve can be remarkable. Fullness can seem empty, yet the fullness that we achieve can be very useful. Truth can appear as... This is the 42nd verse of the Tao Te Ching, Transformations. The great integrity expresses one. One manifests as two. Two is transformed into three, and three generates all the myriad entities of the universe. Every entity always returns to yin after engaging yang. The fusion of these two opposites births the vital energy that sustains the harmony of life. But for most people, this harmony is decimated by inheriting a condition of misery and victimization. Politicians cleverly pretend that they too originate from the toxic soil of this misery, even while designing the very laws that legitimate. Verse 42 commentary. This verse summarizes the origin and theory of the great integrity, Tao, its practice, Tet, its violations, and the teachings that can function as guides, Qing, to return us to a holistic and integral life, Tao. The evolution of the Great Integrity is summarized in the first short stanza, which encapsulates the intuitive wisdom of the ancients, and which is now validated by the latest scientific theories. Specifically, this evolution is postulated as being rooted in the great underlying truth of the universe as expressing the metaphor of one, and inherent in every other part. In the early 1970s, I discovered that the ancient Chinese vital energy, Qi or Qi, system LP experience. Hit the like button and subscribe now. Leave a comment. This is the world famous Lao Tzu. Observing and nourishing paradox. When most people hear about the Great Integrity, they waver between belief and disbelief. When wise people hear about the Great Integrity, they diligently follow its path. When ignorant people hear about it, they laugh out loud. By this very laughter, we know its authenticity. It is said that enlightenment appears dark, the progressive way appears retrograde, the smooth way appears jagged. The highest peak of revelation appears like a valley, appears empty like a valley. Cleanest appears to be soiled. The greatest abundance appears insufficient. The most enduring inner strength appears like weakness. And creativity appears imitative. Great talents mature slowly. Great sounds are silent. Great forms look shapeless. Transcendent squareness has no corners. The Great Integrity hides behind all forms, stubbornly nourishing the paradoxes that can enlighten us.